Pre-Raphaelites have not always been popular. In their own time, they were very poorly received by a lot of the establishment. They had a reputation for scandal because they had very, very interesting social lives.
The sort of drama and the personal relationships that we saw going on then make them really interesting people to kind of read up on.
Dante Gabriel Rossetti in particular has a reputation for being a womanizer. He often slept with his models and his muses and became very, very infatuated and obsessed with them. Most famously of all is probably Lizzie Siddal, who modelled for him many times. They fell in love and had a long affair before they finally got married, but tragically Lizzie Siddal died of an overdose of laudanum very, very young. Rossetti had buried a manuscript of poetry in Lizzie Siddal's tomb. Then he suddenly realised he wanted it back, so he dug up her body and took the manuscript out. So that's a pretty gruesome but a very popular story, and one that people remember a great deal. There are lots and lots of stories that show them swapping sexual partners, also living quite a free life, so that kind of mantra of free love, which you can see being popular in the 60s again. The Pre-Raphaelites have come to influence later art in a variety of ways. They were very, very popular with students in the 60s and the 70s, and also the way people dressed, the bohemianism of the late 60s and 70s shows a clear reference back to the Pre-Raphaelites. They often come up in fashion collections. Alexander McQueen has used them a great deal as an influence. Gucci has used their images in lots of different ways. It's obvious that the image of the Pre-Raphaelite woman in particular, with long flowing hair, even better if it's red hair, we see that recur again and again. There are also people in the celebrity world and in the art world who've obviously modelled themselves on the Pre-Raphaelites. So people like Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine, and Lily Cole as a model has a very kind of Pre-Raphaelite look to her. Their influences can be seen all over the place, and they are increasingly respected as being very, very avant-garde and changing the way that people painted, the way that people saw the world, and the way that British art developed from the 19th century when they were painting to the 21st century today.